And welcome back to Radio Taiwan International. You're listening to Geek Out. What's your cup of tea, tickles your fancy, or floats your boat? Join us as we share passions from people in Taiwan and around the world. I'm your host, Michelle Chang, and today in the studio we have two very special guests. We have Era and Dusla.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
The reason why I say very special is because we've never had someone who does what you do in the studio. What are we geeking out about today?
We're going to share experience about LARP.
LARP.
Yeah, it's a live action role play.
Yes, thank you for explaining. But we're actually, I'm guessing, because most of our listeners don't even know what that is. We're going to explain from zero, like what is live action role play, right?
I think most of people play the video games about the role play called the RPG. I don't know, everybody's still playing video games now, like a God of War or
Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, or the TRPG table. We play on the table, the Dragon and Dungeons.
Yes,
Dungeons
yes.
and Dragons. That's a
Yeah.
very famous one.
And I believe Baldur's Gate 3 is
Yeah.
the newest
Yeah.
video game.
His favorite one.
Lots of people are getting into Dungeons and Dragons either because of the video game or they're getting into the video game because of Dungeons and Dragons.
Baldur's Gate is based on the
Dungeons and
Dragons
Dragons.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
They're based on the D&D universe, I think.
Yeah.
So very cool. That's, I think, how most people first see this world. But let's kind of explain live action roleplay.
Maybe 30 years ago, someone played the D&D and doesn't want to play on table. He want to play in the real world.
Yes.
So they start to make weapons made from forms
Yep.
and dress like a character they made and play in live action.
I think it's the origin of LARP. It's
Yeah.
his history.
Yes. Well, we are in Taiwan, which is, I feel, really interesting, especially interesting because the whole live action roleplay or LARP general public is not here,
It's true.
right? Not many people actually know about this world in Taiwan.
Yeah,
It's only just beginning to really pick up a lot of steam.
yeah, that's true.
So, because I know about LARP from living in the United States. Yes, if you live in the U.S., almost every major city and a lot of smaller towns will have events at least once a year, sometimes many times a year, where we generally would call them Renaissance fairs, so Ren fairs, where an organizing group will rent out a large piece of land,
Yeah,
like a fairground-sized land, and then they will set up, there's a lot of vendors who will come in, who will sell like handmade goods or food, like those big, turkey legs and things like that.
yeah.
And there will be live action role play games
Yes.
at those places. They, bow and arrows, axe throwing. There's a lot of actual activities that you have to do throughout the little town that they set up. So that's how I actually first got into live action role play.
Yeah.
How about you guys? How did you start?
Oh, we started from the park. Yeah, like everyone
we
started.
have different stars, right?
Oh, okay.
He's in Kaohsiung.
Okay.
I'm in Taipei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Kaohsiung, you saw this in a park.
Yeah, we first we create stories and play in the park, just like a maybe 3 hours event.
So you are one of the people who started it in Kaohsiung.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, very cool. Where did you first get this idea that you want to do this here?
It would be a long story if I told. But it's in my high school, maybe 15 years ago.
Okay.
I played D&D.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and we played all day and see the short film from the internet from about LARP. That's good old days, and we're just laughing. It was, what? Someone did this in the real life?
Yeah.
It's so cool, but we didn't do it. But after maybe 5 or 6 years ago, yeah, someone just want to set up and want to promote LARP in Taiwan. I was thinking, oh, this is where I want.
Yes.
So we started.
Shout out to Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis, if you're listening, hello. And thank you for starting, for being one of the founders of the LARP community in Taiwan. But yeah, how did you
For
start?
me, I think it's a very interesting story. Actually, my first LARP game is here in Yuanshan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. About 2 years ago, I just attend the music festival,
Okay.
Irish music festival.
So
And-
Gaelic music, in case people don't
yeah,
know.
Gaelic music. And I think a Celtic element is often appear in LARP.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the, I guess the history that they pull this information from for these games comes from European history, and there's a lot of Gaelic history that they're
Yeah.
taking from as well. So
when I went to the music festival, I saw a group of people were very like this.
Yes. So listeners, you can't see, but our guests have arrived
Yeah.
in full LARP outfits, and I should have done that as well. Sorry.
And at that time, Dennis is in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you met Dennis way back then.
Yeah, and we just knew each other. And he said, "Hey, wow, you are interested and you want to join us? And tomorrow we have an activity in Yuanshan, a riverside park,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I have a picnic there.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Fun, and everyone have costume and very casually and have picnic, eating food, drinking.
Yay.
It's a very nice experience.
Oh, so it's like community. It's like a little
Yeah.
like friend group getting together to do something
Yeah.
fun. I actually met Dennis because I make dice. I run phoenixdice.com, which is a Dungeons and Dragons gaming accessory company that's just online. Generally, our sales are not in Taiwan, but I've been seeing more and more people buy dice and having them shipped to somewhere in Taiwan, which is very cool. Very happy about that. So that's how Dennis and I met. I was like, hey, you guys play LARP. Do you know any like tabletop roleplay vendors? Because that way we can all work together and do cool stuff. And he's like, why don't you just come out for a LARP activity? That'd be fun. And I'm like, yes, I have stuff. I have an outfit already. Might as well. But it was very hot when I did this.
Yeah. LARP in Taiwan. It would be,
My stuff is from the US, so it's all like wool. It's heavy. It's many layers, right? So when Dennis first invited me out, I think it was early summertime. Oh, that was horrible.
yeah.
Not the LARP game. The LARP game was fun, but it was really terrible being in LARP gear, so I had to make adjustments to my outfit.
Yeah, that's true.
So what is an example of a game, though, that people can play if they are LARPing?
Most of game in Taiwan is from the battle LARP.
Oh,
So maybe basically people just grab weapons and shield and fighting each other, and we have different tactical and some
With a
different
simple story.
very simple stories and different game mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember the one that I played was similar. There were, I think, 2 dragons.
Oh yeah. Legend of Dragons. I knew that.
Yeah, so they of course explain all the rules. You're not supposed to hit anybody's face, that kind of thing. And the weapons are all made of safe materials like foam. The bow and arrows have those big fat cushion tips, so you don't actually hurt anybody. And once they've set the rules, then they say go, and then see which team wins.
Yeah.
That's always really fun. It's like charge, and you see a bunch of people running at each other.
Yeah. And our LARP is kind of different. We are more focused on the storyline.
Good.
Yeah, so we wish the players will dive into our world.
Their own role.
Yeah. We will write our own role.
Yes.
Yeah, and just try to play it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point, because it's live action, so you're actually actively being a person in the game. So hopefully people have been doing this very well. More and more people are doing it.
Yeah, more and more people are doing it. And we are surprisingly that most of people want to try.
Yeah.
They just give a shot. Yeah.
Because from an outsider point of view, first of all, let me explain what a riverside park is to listeners who don't actually live in Taiwan. So in our big cities, it's very, very crowded.
Yeah.
There's way too many buildings. There's not that many big parks, but what the city has done is created parks that line the rivers that run outside, through or outside cities. So these parks are very nice because there's a lot of open space. You see a lot of people riding bicycles, kids are playing, dogs, and there are areas that people can use for this kind of thing. Activity. Imagine though that you're like a bystander and you're like riding your bicycle with your family like down the path of the Riverside Park, and then you see this large group of people in costume. Some of them are full plate armor.
Yeah. A lot of chainmail or a full plate armor.
It's
yes.
impressive.
Yeah,
Some people are in full armor and they're like shouting with these big, you can't tell that they're not real swords from far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must look really interesting.
Yeah.
I do love how whenever there is a game, they do pull in bystanders as well. Like they have some weapons laid out to the side that people can rent and then join the game, even if they're not wearing anything, So that's very cool. Are there any other games besides Battle that you've played in Taiwan?
Actually, we are one of organizations in Kaohsiung. Our games are more focused on the storyline.
Yes.
So maybe we will do the 3 or 4 days event combined with the campaign. So we can
camping, cooking. and-
set up like great fires and over the tent. Each tent have its own stories. Last year's we have
we have again, and its name is Dragon Festival.
Oh yeah, the Triple D
no,
dungeon.
it's not gonna be the same.
After Triple D.
Oh really?
After
Next
Triple D.
week.
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Basically, 120 people get together and set a tent up.
Oh, we got a group of Japanese players. About
Yeah.
seven.
Seven
That's so
people.
Yeah.
cool. They're actually coming from Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
for
amazing.
just for this.
Yeah,
That's
just
that
for
activity,
playing this
yeah.
one.
How immersive is this? So you're going to rent campground space
Yeah.
where you're allowed to have fires and things,
Yeah.
and then
And we
like
set up a tent or we buy from Europe.
yes, of course.
Shipping episode.
It's a little hard in Asia sometimes to find like the correct or authentic looking, I should say. Say authentic looking materials, right?
Yeah.
So you set it up. There's a campground area, and then it looks almost entirely authentic. No phones,
No phones.
No
No phones
phone.
allowed.
no jeans, no sneakers, no
No.
phones.
No,
the sneaker
no,
is
no.
fine. The sneaker is
okay.
fine, but no jeans. No jeans. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We got to make our best. Yeah,
Okay.
but we also want most of Taiwanese people is easy to join us.
Yeah.
But because some gears are too expensive.
That is true. It is
Yeah.
true. Especially if we're looking for things that look very authentic. I can't imagine how much that plate armor costs.
Yeah.
The shout out to you guys who own the plate armor. I've always been super jealous because it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
I think my kit, after like counting all the little pieces and stuff, and the actual bow, it's a real Mongolian horse bow. I think I spend maybe close to $1,000 putting all the pieces together.
Yeah, that's
About right?
yeah,
Some
yeah,
people
yeah.
spend a lot more.
Yeah.
So it's an investment. Any hobby is an investment. This one
Yeah.
is not exactly cheap.
Yeah.
But you can go to this event just wearing a tunic,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
right? Just a tunic.
But no
and-
jeans.
No jeans.
A tunic
That is
and
a rule.
Yeah,
because-
just the basic one.
Yeah,
And
no
we-
jeans, no smartphone, because we want to build that list
Of course.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's important for not only us, but for all the players.
Absolutely. And it's really distracting if you have messages going off and like phones ringing.
Yeah.
And then people, you know how people are these days. You want to keep checking your phone. It's like a habit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
idea. I say
Maybe when I see
no phones.
he's using the phone, we are in ancient time, but when I see the phone and
you're back
we're
to
in modern world.
2025.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we back to 2025.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I agree. Immersive is immersive. The Renaissance fairs that happen in the U.S. frequently are like no phones. As a rule, you have to go to the parking lot if you want to
Also in
check your
Europe.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, also in Europe, we've been to Europe. I think the last year to be in the Congress of Methodia. Maybe someone have heard about it.
I've heard about it. I've watched it on YouTube, but I've never been there. It
Yeah,
does
it's,
sound very
it's
cool.
really, really
Biggest one.
Yeah, I think it's the world biggest one LARP in
And
in
it
the world,
lasts
yeah.
a long time. Is it a week?
About a
yeah,
week.
the whole event is about a week, but the really in time gaming is 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The activities that happen over the course of several days. Sometimes there are battles kind of built into that, but can you explain like a single game that happens maybe over the course of a few days? Like what do we do?
We do a lot of things. We go to drinking and drinking and drinking.
No, it's just for you.
We can drink it and maybe you have done something bad, so the guards will take you to the jail.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have
Oh,
to
we
stay
built
in
a
the jail.
jail.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
have one of those head things where you have to, your head and your arms are
Yeah,
in the stocks, right?
yeah.
You just pretend to be your role. You are playing a role.
Yeah.
And are there any goals that you have to try to achieve?
In our event, we will try to give the gamers some goals to achieve, but that's not necessary. We are trying to create an open world, so the gamers will do whatever they want.
Yeah. Sandbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some gamers will just keep drinking in 3 days. They doesn't want to go to war or
Just like if you look at like ancient times, there are just people who sit around in taverns and drink.
yeah.
And it does increase the atmosphere because they are in full costume and they're like maybe stumbling around and laughing, and it creates like the atmosphere, as you say.
Yeah. And even some people just come here and doing some their own works. Maybe it's creating a build. Or,
There's a girl in a tavern, and she just sitting there and
works.
making his own
And
clothes for
making
3
it
days.
with a woven tablet.
Woven, yeah.
Wow.
I forget the right word about it.
Yeah. So but crafting people, there are
Yeah.
craftsmen who show
Yeah.
up, and I can imagine they also might sell a few things. So they're like a
Yeah.
vendor.
Yeah.
That's cool. Also, I was at Triple D,
Mm-hmm.
and it was much bigger than last year. It's big. It's big.
Yeah,
It's bigger
it's
every
bigger.
year.
Yeah.
It gets bigger every year, which is fantastic. Always support small businesses, listeners. Everyone should support small businesses and hand makers. Don't give your money to the big giant companies.
Yeah.
But yes, if you visit something like Triple D, which is Dungeon Dragon Day? Is that why it's Triple D?
I think it
I
is.
think it's
Something. I don't know
think it
why
is.
it's called Triple D. I gotta look that up. I'm sorry, Dennis.
Dennis will reply.
yeah.
The correct name.
But yes, it's like a Christmas fair. Usually
Yeah.
happens around Christmas time, and all these vendors get together. There might be a scavenger hunt or stamp thing activity that's going on in there, and within the marketplace, they also set up stalls where they're teaching sword play,
Yeah.
or you can try to use their bow and arrow to hit some targets.
Yeah.
And small mini games, you can kind of get a taste for what LARP is.
Yeah.
I like the photo opportunity place. The photo booth place is very cool. For just a few hundred NT, people can actually dress up
Yeah.
and see what it's like.
Yeah.
Get some pictures taken. It's neat. Do you guys have any really fond memories of anything that's happened at a LARP?
Actually, yes.
think.
That in the last game, I'm a Raven Shaman.
Oh.
And my ability is just I can take somebody wounds into myself, so they were healed.
Oh.
But I will take the damage. Last time I was lost, so I went to a different area, and I just healing someone and got to an undead.
Oh.
It's
Oh, no.
really giant and crazily hit me.
Oh,
You
no.
know, just shouting and just die.
Did you die?
Lay down. Yeah. And
You
some-
died.
some of my friends and just holding me. And
Right,
and
took
they-
you back to your safe space.
Yeah, and they just shouting the healer, and somebody just said, "We have no healer here. He is a healer."
Oh, Hitler is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
It's really bad, guys. If you guys are ever playing like a TTRPG or LARP game,
Yeah.
don't let your healer die, because then nobody could be healed. So,
yeah.
oh man, that sounds like it was scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and after that, I made a monk hold my hand. He tried to heal me, and he shouted suddenly, he just, "What? No, he's sucked my life, and
Oh.
my life is losing." And I was thinking, oh. And I just
that's
grabbed his hands and
fantastic.
shout.
Oh, that's
and
good.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
became undead.
Kind of undead. I just try to heal. I try to get his life.
Oh, in order to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's how technically you were healing other people before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and
Very
after
cool.
that, I gave him a coin, and we just laying on the battlefield and hold each other head,
Oh.
and shouting, "We will live together. Some of me live in you forever, and some of you."
epic.
Yeah.
I love this drama.
And after the event, we become friends. I think it's a really.
Oh, so you
really
didn't know
interesting.
each other before?
No, that
This is great. I love it when people really make friends and find community in these kinds of unusual hobbies.
yeah
In
the-
Taiwan, it's very unusual.
Yeah,
an
really
unusual way because in the real life you didn't. Yeah, you won't
how
hurt
does-
someone.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you would never meet in a similar way in real life. You're right.
Yeah.
How about you, Era? Any particularly fond memories?
Our last game, I am a priest of an evil religion.
Oh, yes. I love people who play evil players.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that people can add the element in the game. Like me, I use music into the game.
Yay.
Like I have a handpan. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
lead instrument.
What are those called? It's
Handpan.
Is it called a hand pan?
Yeah,
a hand drum?
handpan.
Something.
A hand drum?
Hand drum?
It's different. Hand drum and handpan is
Oh,
different
okay,
instrument.
cool.
Yeah,
But it's like a concave.
yeah, and can
Oh, very cool.
and can healing and something. And I add this instrument into my role.
Oh.
I told them, and this instrument is the craft of God. And
Well, that is actually something that bards or paladins or clerics have pacts or things or tools that they get from
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
And it's
so-
my story, and so I use this instrument to healing people and healing the 教徒.
信众. don't know the
The
actual-
people who
believe
believe
in the evil
believe
God.
in me because
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
in
yeah.
a
Yeah.
So believers.
you're a believer,
You're
right?
believers. Very cool.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that people can bring the Hobbit in real life
Yeah.
into the game.
Of course.
Yeah.
As long as it's not on your phone.
Yeah.
Yes, no,
No technology.
No.
You can't bring technology into this game.
Actually, if you go into the world, you're in the character, you will forget a phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think one of the main reasons people get into hobbies like LARP is to escape
Yeah, that's true.
the modern world. You know, our modern society is very stressful sometimes. You have rent and bills and work, and it's just a bunch of stuff that nobody really
Yeah, it's
likes
true.
dealing with. So being able to play this kind of game is lovely. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listeners, if you don't know, we have a pair of musicians in the studio. So, as you said, you incorporated music into your
Yeah.
character. What style of music do you
Our
make?
band is called Fling and Style, making fire.
Oh, a flint and steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool. Oh, I have one
ancient
of those,
lighter.
actually. The very old style lighter. Yes.
Yeah,
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 also
yeah.
lighter.
So Flint and Steel is your musical group, and what kind of
Yeah.
music do you produce?
We produce the Nordic pagan music.
Pagan music.
Love. Okay.
Shamanic music.
Yes. How do people find you if they want to have a listen
We
or
have-
purchase your music?
Instagram.
Oh, great.
Instagrams and Facebook, and if you want to listen to music, you can search for the Street Voice.
It's the app.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
called Street Voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Street Voice.
And on Street Voice, the app, they can find Flint and Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Flint and, so A-N-D.
A&D.
Okay,
And Instagram
cool.
as well. And Fling and Style is our English title. And in Chinese,
Mm-hmm.
we use
烛火.
烛火. And in English, it means chasing fire.
Love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's
so
really
romantic.
interesting because the tracing fire is 烛火 these two alphabets will combine at 岁. 岁 in the
And-
Mandarin is flint and steel, the first word.
Oh,
A
Yes.
flint.
Yeah, it's a
I
flint.
love wordplay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, wordplay. Yeah.
and we just chasing fire.
Mm-hmm.
We think this is kind of interesting.
So, listeners, if you'd like to hear more of Flint and Steel, Phil Lefskoski with Taiwan Grooves is going to be featuring them on his episode. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you so much for geeking out with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you, listeners, for tuning into Radio Taiwan International. I'm Michelle Chang, and we'll be back next Thursday with another episode of Geek Out. Bye.
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 Era and Dusla have generously provided one of their own songs for this episode. Here's Flint and Steel, named after their musical group.